Preserve green onions like a pro for 12 months without much effort. Hello! Nice to see you again on the Clever Tricks channel. Have you ever bought fresh green onions only to find them wilted, yellowed, or losing their aroma just a few days later? What a waste, right? Green onions are not only a familiar spice that makes dishes more delicious and flavorful, but also enhance the natural flavor of stir-fried, grilled, salad, soup, or sauce dishes. Today, I will share extremely simple tips to keep green onions fresh, green, fragrant like newly picked, and can be preserved for up to 1 year. The best thing, no fancy tools or hard-to-find ingredients are needed. Anyone can do it right at home. You can choose the method that best suits you, because all of them help green onions stay fresh for a long time. Stay with me, because in this video, I'm going to reveal a completely revolutionary storage method for green onions that most people have never heard of. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Method 1. Soak in salt water. The first step to keeping green onions fresh is to wash them properly. Most green onions sold in the market are often sprayed with chemicals to keep them green and beautiful, so washing them thoroughly is extremely necessary. Prepare a large bowl. Mix 1 tablespoon of baking soda with water. Soak the green onions for about 7 to 10 minutes to loosen the sand and remove chemical residue. If you see dark green spots on the leaves, it is usually a sign of antifungal drugs. After soaking, rinse each plant under running water. And dry it completely with a paper towel. Moisture is the main cause of green onions spoiling quickly, so drying thoroughly is extremely important. Next, prepare a clean glass jar. Mix 1 teaspoon of salt. Next, cut off the roots of the green onions. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Place them in the jar so that only the base is submerged in water. Do not let the leaves get wet, as this will cause them to rot. Place the jar in a cool, dry place or in the fridge. Change the brine every 12 to 24 hours. This method will keep the green onions crisp and fresh for 3 to 5 days, which is ideal if you want to use them within the week without worrying about waste. Method 2. Store green onions with plastic wrap. Arrange the green onions straight. Do not stack them too tightly to avoid crushing the leaves. If the green onions are long, you can cut them into 15 to 20 centimeter pieces for easy storage. Take plastic wrap and wrap it around the green onions tightly, but not too tightly. Cover the entire green onion, especially the base, to limit the loss of water vapor and oxygen. If desired, you can wrap another layer to increase the tightness. Put the wrapped green onions in the vegetable compartment of the refrigerator. Avoid placing them near ripe fruits that produce ethylene gas, such as apples and bananas, as this will cause the green onions to wilt quickly. Storage time: 7 to 10 days in the refrigerator, the green onions will still be green and fresh. Method 3. Preserving green onions with parchment paper. Choose fresh, green onions with no wilted or yellow leaves. Cut into 2 to 3 centimeter pieces or leave them the same length as needed. Line the tray with parchment paper. The parchment paper must cover the entire surface to prevent the green onions from sticking to the tray. If desired, you can apply a thin layer of oil to the parchment paper to increase the non-stick properties, but usually dry parchment paper is enough. Place the green onions on the parchment paper. Do not pack them too tightly so that the onions do not get crushed and are easy to remove later. Cover the tray. Put the tray of green onions in the freezer. Once frozen, take out the green onions and put them in a zip bag or plastic box for long-term storage. Keep the green onions separate. Only take out the amount needed when needed. This is a very useful tip to keep green onions fresh and non-stick, especially when combined with freezing or drying. It doesn't directly prolong freshness, but it makes storing green onions neat and convenient and limits damage due to tray sticking. Method 4. Chop with oil and freeze. If you are busy and need green onions ready to use at any time, this method will be your favorite. After washing and draining, chop the green onions according to your usual use. Small for garnish, larger for soup or stir-fry. Put the onions in a clean bowl. Add 2 to 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. Regular vegetable oil or olive oil are both fine. Mix well so that each onion piece is coated with a thin layer of oil, which helps prevent sticking and preserves the flavor. Scoop the mixture into an ice cube tray. Add a little water to fill the tray. Put in the freezer to freeze. After freezing, transfer to a zip bag to save space. How to use. When cooking, Just take 1 to 2 pieces and drop them directly into the pan or pot, no need to defrost. Green onions keep their fresh and aromatic flavor for about 3 to 4 months, ideal for stir-fries, soups, or sauces. Method 5. Preservation with foil. Choose fresh, green, unwilted green onions. Remove the stems and wilted yellow leaves. Take the foil and cut it into pieces long enough to wrap around the base of the green onion. Wrap the base of the onion, the root, and about 2 to 3 centimeters of the lower stem with foil, but do not wrap it too tightly so that the leaves are not squeezed. The foil helps limit the evaporation of water from the base, preventing the base from wilting. Leave the top leaves straight. Do not wrap to avoid suffocation. Do not wrap the leaves, helping the leaves maintain their shape. Place the green onions upright in a jar or zip bag with the base wrapped in foil facing down. Put them in the refrigerator's vegetable compartment, away from ethylene-producing fruits. Check periodically. Remove wilted or yellow leaves so as not to affect the fresh part. Store them in the refrigerator's vegetable compartment for about 7 to 10 days. This is a very simple and effective tip for preserving fresh green onions in the short term. It is especially suitable when you want to keep the onion roots fresh but still leave the top leaves intact. When combined with a jar, zip bag, or glass of water, the effect is enhanced, helping green onions stay fresh longer. Method 6. Store in a jar of sugar water. Wash the green onions, cut off the roots. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Use a clean plastic bottle or a wide-mouth glass jar. Fill the roots with water. Add 1 teaspoon of sugar. Tie the onions into small bundles. Place them in a vase like a flower vase. Place in a cool place with indirect light. Change the water every 3 to 4 days. The green onions absorb water, keeping their green color and aroma for a long time, both for storage and for decorating the kitchen. Method 7. Replant from the roots. A practical and sustainable way is to replant the onion from the roots. Keep about 2 to 5 centimeters of the root. Use scissors or a knife to cut off the top of the bottle, keeping the stem to make a pot. Cut across the mouth so that the bottle wall is not too low, so that water does not easily overflow. Pour clean water into the bottle, about 5 centimeters from the bottom. The water level is just enough for the onion roots to come into contact, helping the onion absorb water without getting waterlogged. Take the onion roots with white roots or fresh bulbs. Gently insert them into the bottle so that the roots are submerged in water, and the onion stem is above the mouth of the bottle. If the bottle is large, you can plant many onion roots at the same time to save space. Place the onion bottle in a cool place with natural light, such as near a window or balcony. Avoid direct sunlight because high temperatures can easily heat up the water in the bottle, causing the onion to wilt or rot. After a few days, you will see new sprouts. In about 2 to 3 weeks, they will be fresh, tall, and ready to harvest. You can cut them into pieces, and the onions will grow back many times from the same root. In addition to being practical, this method also makes the kitchen green and brings joy every day. This method is not only practical but also sustainable. You will always have fresh green onions without having to constantly go to the market. Moreover, watching them grow back also brings a beautiful green color to the kitchen and joy every day. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please click like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel to support. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.